So recently I had a newer player speak to me on Discord about the style of videos they want to see when it comes to coming into Black Desert for the very first time and coming into MMOs for the very first time. What is up, guys? It's SK here, and today we're going to do things a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and take a step back to the first days of Black Desert, my first days of MMOs. Now, I'm saying that we're not going to do any flashbacks and story times and stuff like that, but I realize that every time I make a video, I say this stuff's supposed to be new player friendly, but the actual new players probably don't even know what they're looking at half the time they get into the game. So this video is going to be more about the UI and your general interface of the game when it comes to hotkeys and things to just figure out how to get things working. Because even as a veteran MMO player, coming into Black Desert my very first time, I looked at the UI and I was kind of just like, what is all this? And what does it all mean? And I didn't know anything about it. So we're gonna go ahead and break that down for some of the newer players coming to the game this upcoming release for PS4 and Xbox if you're into that kind of thing. Alright, so what you see here is generally what you see at the top left of your screen. This is pretty much the area where you're gonna check your HP, your level, your resources, and your pets and things like that. Starting from the left though, in the little diamond, you're gonna see your level, which is in a big bold number. I'm level 32 right now. I'm at 75.228%. The ring around that diamond is actually progressing as you gain your percentage as well. So from the top left of the numbers, you're gonna see your skill points. It's gonna be marked by a sword and an axe, and right there I'm at 13 skill points. I'm 31.8% into my skill points. Right next to that, you're gonna see your energy, which I'm at 33 energy out of 33. Right after that, you're going to see your contribution, which right now I'm at 1 contribution because I haven't done any quests out of 1 contribution and 20% into that contribution. Below that, you're going to see the red, which is going to be your HP. Your number is going to be in that little value right there as well. And beneath that, you're going to see your resource. Depending on your class, you're going to either have willpower, mana, or I think the other one's spirit power, something like that. Right next to that, the little backpack you're going to see is going to be your buffs from whatever is running for your character. So if you have the value pack running, you're gonna see the backpack. If you have your die set running, you're gonna see like the little die palette, which is on the very far right side. If you have your node connected, you're gonna see that your node is connected where you see the little arrows pointing on either direction. And that's just gonna be where all that stuff is at. That stuff is gonna be there. Below that though, under the diamond, is where you see the pet icon. That shows you if your pet is full. Right now mine is blinking. That means my pets are hungry and they need to be fed so they can perform their pickup function. Now if you have a mount out or a wagon out, that will also show up right next to that pet icon. And if your wagon or your mount is under attack, it will blink red and tell you on your screen that it is under attack. And that makes it to where you can go find your mount or call your mount with your horse flute if you have a horse flute, or whistle to call your mount to you. That way it can stop being attacked. Or you can go save it or whatever and get it out of that area and move it along. Now as the game updates, there will be more things added to that spot, but for right now, those are the only 2 things we really have to worry about when it comes to the icons. I believe the maids show up there as well once you use your maid or your butler. They show up there for the time that they have cooldown, and then once the cooldown disappears, the icon disappears to show you that they're ready to be used again. And once you hit level 35, right under your character specific resource bar, you're going to get your Black Spirit Rage bar, which is going to tell you what percent your Black Spirit Rage is at, and every time you can use your 100% or 200% or 500% Black Spirit skill. So on the right side of your screen, things are going to be a little bit different. On the very left side of your mini map, on the top of it, you're going to see this thing that looks like it's mostly terrain. It shows you what ground level you're at. So if you take the time and look at that while you're jumping, it's going to show clouds, which means you're supposed to be in the air, whereas if you're on the ground, it's going to show flat ground, but if you're running like across grass or anything, it's going to show like a rigid style, area. The next thing next to that is the sun, and that shows you what the temperature is like, what the weather condition is. So if it's sunny, that means there's no rain. If it's cloudy, that means it's clouds. If it's raining, if it shows rain, that means there's rain, of course. Next to that is going to be, I believe those are the fort and the territory areas. If those areas are taken over or if those areas are occupied. Right next to that, you're going to see whatever server you're on. Right now I'm on Caltheon 2. And right next to that, you're going to see your server time. Now your server time does not correlate to real time. I believe it takes 4 hours for the game to pass through 24 hours completely, with 3 hours and 20 minutes of that being daytime and 45 minutes or so of that being nighttime. Nighttime is very short in this game. though there are rewards for grinding at night. So below you're going to see your mini map, and your mini map's going to just show you where you're at on the map pretty much at any point in time. And right below that you're going to see your quest window, which is pretty much going to show you your quests in a short little summary of it. What you need to do, what type of quest it is. You're going to see the very top one is a Black Spirit quest by a little symbol of the Black Spirit on it. And then as a check mark for quests that are complete, it's going to tell you levels of your quests and stuff like that. And then last but not least, you're going to have your general things that you're going to understand what it is when you see it. Of course, you're going to know your chat's going to be on the bottom left. On the bottom center, you're going to have your hotkey bar, which is your ring menu as well. Now, as you use your skills, you're going to see the text pop up telling you what skills you've used, as well as what skills are going to be on cooldown is going to be in that general area as well. So in this area, you're going to see your stamina bar, and this is going to pop up whenever you're using skills, depending on what class you are, or when you're sprinting. So the last thing is going to be the enemy status bar. Now, the enemy status bar tells us a few things as well when it comes to knowing what type of enemy it is. First, it's going to tell you the enemy name. It's going to show you the enemy HP bar as well. Now, after you've killed a certain amount of monsters, you're going to get a knowledge on the monster. Well, what you're looking at right after the enemy name in the brackets is the letter A. That's the knowledge I have on the Red Orc Elite Soldier. The knowledge I have on them is an A, which means that they're actually easier to kill. I can see their HP drop, and they're supposed to, I think, drop more equipment or something, or have a better drop chance, something like that. Now, right next to the enemy HP bar, I don't know if you guys can't tell because I've already pretty much killed this thing, but there's like a little symbol that looks like a little, I guess, I want to say demon, but it shows what type of enemy that this is, which is, of course, a orc. That symbol is usually only important whenever you're choosing to fight with a certain type of weapon against these monsters, because some weapons actually only deal extra damage to humans, while some deal extra damage to monsters, some do extra damage to demi-humans, and so on and on. Well guys, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this helps you guys out when it comes to coming into Black Desert and coming into your first MMO, if that's the case for you, for playing Black Desert on PS4. Hopefully this is very helpful to anyone that doesn't understand what they're seeing. And if you guys feel overwhelmed, ask someone. I'm pretty sure people are willing to help when it comes to the game. If you need help from me specifically, message me on Discord or drop a comment in my comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Feel free to add me on PlayStation. My PlayStation ID is the same as my YouTube channel name. And I'll see you guys in game, and peace.